Elena Wagner. In the name of Proklang e.V., I'm very happy to welcome you in Hamburg in our sound studio, and what a pleasure, what an amazing honor. And before we go on to talk about hopefully interesting things on music and old music, new music, but please be so kind and introduce yourself a little bit.
Introduce myself. My name is Elena, and I work in the Symphonic Orchestra of Belarusian State Philharmonia. And director of our Philharmonia, Nikita Alexander, and main conductor of our symphonic orchestra, it's Alexander Anisimov. It's people who could help me to come to here and did everything that it will be possible. That I also want to say to them, thank you very much for this chance. Like I say, that I work in the symphonic orchestra, and it means that usually I play classical music. Of course, in my program, and also have music of cartoon music from cartoon, from famous movies of Hollywood, because we had a tour on Germany, and also we was in China, but China like to hear classical music, and it's also music of Belarusian composer. Also, it's specific music.
So, what's your instrument?
I play the oboe.
The oboe?
Oboe, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I play the oboe, and this is instrument I began to play when I was young, and from the musical school. I began musical school, and after next step was a college, Academy of Music, and now I'm here.
Bravo, bravo! This is so exciting. I have a question actually. So. Like classical music is like old music. What's the purpose for contemporary people to listen to old music? What's the benefit from this, from your perspective?
Yes, unfortunately now not so much people who would like to listen to this classical music. Young people, for example, I can't say that all, but many young people prefer listen to another kind of music. But people, I can't say old, but who has maybe more experience in the life, they prefer to listen classical music, because this is another atmosphere. When you have a pain in your body, you are going to the doctor, and doctor give you pilules or give recommendation what you need to do. But if you have a person has a problem with his soul, and he feels something not so good, not comfortable, and don't see any way in their life, some people go to the psychologist and pay so much money for and not sometimes it helps. But I think for my mind, sometimes also very good when you can listen a nice music, because this is the best medicine for your soul. It's just only going through your body and maybe going till a very deep piece of your soul. I know just only many for example, when people began to feel much better when they began to listen to good music. That is, it's very important when we have a chance, and we need to continue to play classical music, because classical music, it's amazing, really.
So when you speak about classical music, so when does it start? When did it stop? Which period are we looking at when we speak of classical music? So who is the first classical composer?
Classical, not like a time classical, because classical we can say, for example, about time, like a Baroque. I mean about classical, it's not like a rock, or it's not like music from Hollywood. It's a classical, like in total. It's music what can repair soul of person. It means that Mozart, Beethoven, also it's Shostakovich. Maybe some people can't understand because something is heavy, but it's also we need to listen to this music. Tchaikovsky, Rachmaninoff, it's amazing composer. And when we play, for example, concert for piano with the orchestra, I say you that when I begin to play, I have ants when it's moving, because this is a special thing. So where did you get? Where will you get this? It's not so easy. That is, it's very good when audience come, and of course it's very important when we are like a professional musician. We can play it so nice, and we can get this good connection between orchestra and audience. Wonderful. And for us, very important when we can see this result, when a person can cry, when a person begin to smile. This is all emotional. You can see. This is really, it's amazing feelings, and I don't know where we can find it in another place.
So now, as I think of it, classical music, it needs a lot of not only technical skills playing, but it's a huge effort in terms of instrumental technologies.
Yes.
So all the instrument that you play, it's not a simple instrument that grows on a tree. It's a lot of technology involved in the oboe, isn't it?
Yes, and especially in my instrument, it's very difficult instrument, because oboe and horn, for example, they stay in their special book, because it's not so easy to play on this instrument. It's specific, because we have a very slim enter, and we need to take so much air, and after blow, it's a very heavy, like a pushing. And it's not so easy. No, what for us, for our orchestra, and now it's a good time, because we got so much new instrument, especially for wind instruments, and we are lucky because we can play on the new instruments, and that is that.
So the oboe it carries, well, it needs a whole orchestra under it for the sound to it's a lead sound, right? It's a very strong sound.
Yes.
And,
first oboe and give a tune, and first violin she takes this tune, and after we can, this is like a beginning, and after we can continue our performance. And of course,
so the first tune, right?
Yes.
So you are the note giver, you are the tuner.
This is very like emotional and very important, and sometimes it's you worry more about this tune, because you one person, and you give this a tune, and if you give wrong something, of course all another artist also will get that not right. That is, it's every time like
wow, so you're not just anybody in the orchestra, violin number 23.
No.
But it's like you have a great responsibility. Well, I see that. So yes, and now like the last days, you had a new encounter with like gongs.
Yes.
Is it like new for you to play with gongs, and how did it feel for you? What is your impression?
This is my first experience in my life.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. So.
And again, thank you very much for this experience, because. Just only what we had several days, and today, unfortunately, last day when I can spend like a musician here, and it's amazing, something amazing, because Gong, before when I didn't play and I didn't have experience, I hear sound, but when you hear on audio, it's another. But when you hear in real life, it's something and great feelings, and sometimes you can't explain because maybe it's not possible to find a right words to explain your feelings. Just only need to feel when this sound go inside of you and begin to change something. And I'm sure that it's very good instrument for cleaning mind. If you have a bad mood, or maybe again you lost your way in the life, it's very nice. And for me, like a classical musician, it was from the beginning I was thinking how it will be, because it's a gong, okay, and oboe, it's a classical music, but when it was a real, I understand that it's really it can be possible, and it's an amazing performance, and I hope we continue in the future.
Oh yes, so we had our first kind of composition, Transvision. Yeah, we have some pieces, the Echoes, the Caravan, Bazaar, and some Vinos, resonances. Yes, there's a lot of science behind these, like the gongs. And actually, the gongs are made in Germany. So some people, I mean, gongs are coming from China, and in China they do have gongs, but it's a much different quality. Like the skills producing these gongs, like the sounds, they are like there's not one frequency missing. So a symphonic sound really blends up and opens up the sound, and it was an interesting experience, because I thought first, well, maybe the oboe is so strong and it's not like a flute, it's a huge sound, but you did so well. It was so inspiring, and I'm very sure there will be more creativity coming on. And
maybe again I repeat, but I like this sound, and I like this conversation between my instrument, me, because I play, and gong.
Wonderful. Yes, it was a fantastic gathering, and we're looking forward to have some more great times together and present our creativity to the world, having classical music but in a new way, some contemporary music, and we definitely thank everybody who made it possible to bring you here. Also, we thank very much to Christian and to Kim, to our technical team, for doing an amazing job, so that also you can enjoy it. And I definitely enjoyed you being here, and I say thank you very much, and looking forward that we have a good time together and do some great healing music for the world.
Thank you very much.